Hi, it's Roger here from What's On DisneyPlus.com. A quick news update for you guys on a brand new Funday football special coming soon to Disney Plus and ESPN Plus. But before we go any further, make sure you do hit that subscribe button to keep up with the latest Disney Plus news. So last year, Disney put on a special presentation of the international game between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Atlanta Falcons in Wembley Stadium. They put like a Toy Story version on, and it was all CGI, and it was put out on Disney Plus. It was also put out on ESPN. Lots of kids were enjoying it. It was a great way of getting kids involved in the NFL. And they've also done something similar with the NHL with Big City Greens. Well, it looks like Disney are going to be continuing this trend because they've announced details of the Simpsons Funday football, which is going to transform the Monday Night Football game between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Dallas Cowboys into a real-time into the Simpsons world using Sony's Beyond Sports technology. The Simpsons Funday football will be streaming live on Monday, December the 9th, 2024 on Disney Plus, ESPN Plus and NFL Plus. The traditional Monday Night Football telecast will also be available on ESPN, ABC and ESPN Deportes, with Monday Night Football with Peyton and Ellie on ESPN2. Both the traditional telecast and the Peyton and Eli one will also be available on ESPN Plus, making each distinctive presentation available on the ESPN app, all of which is shown at 8 p.m. Eastern. Internationally, the special presentation will also be available on linear or streaming in more than 45 markets live or via replay. Among those include Latin America, including Mexico, Brazil, the Caribbean, Australia, New Zealand, the Netherlands, Sub-Saharan Africa and Canada. Video on demand will also be available 12 hours after the live broadcast ends on these and other markets. This kind of falls in line with what we've seen with the previous ones, where in some countries it was available. I'm assuming it's probably going to be on Disney Plus here in the UK, since we don't have an ESPN. But yeah, I think that's all going to be down to licensing with ESPN and stuff. But should be interested to see what they do with this one. The legendary Simpsons creators have collaborated on the look, the sound and the feel with ESPN and NFL to ensure that it kind of fits in with the long-standing, long-running show, which has been running now for over 750 episodes. Each Bengals and Cowboy player will appear as a emotionally enabled animated player for the special primetime matchup. Through state-of-the-art tracking technology enabled by the NFL's next-gen stats, Sony's Beyond Sports combined with Sony's Hawkeye innovations, optimal trackings, fans enjoying the Simpsons Funday at football will see every snap, run, pass, score, and even more from the real-life Bengals and Cowboys matchup at the AT&T Stadium as it happens. The Sony's Beyond Sports makes it possible to combine two data sources, analyze, validate, enhance and translate to a 3D environment and stream to the desired platform in real time. And Sony's Hawkeye innovations, optical tracking creates dynamic players and creative movements that are detailed with limb maneuvers and mannerisms and all kinds of stuff like this. With Springfield's Atom Stadium as the setting, the Simpsons family football will be a true family affair, with Bart Simpson siding with the Bengals and Homer aligning himself with the Cowboys. For most of the game, Bart and Homer will let their new Bengals and Cowboys teammate manage the action, but the iconic father and son duo won't sit on the sidelines for the entire game. Each will select key opportunities to play either offense or defense, replacing a player and joining his other 10 teammates on the field. Surrounding the gameplay, Marge and Lisa will be interviewing players during the game, and Maggie will be operating the Skycam. There'll also be other characters and references throughout the show. The telecast will feature dozens of the show's iconic characters and will also feature many of the original voices from the show. It'll also feature plenty of the Simpsons music and also be incorporating some things from the ESPN. I think this is a very interesting move for Disney to do. They obviously keep trying this. It's still very much in the experimental stage, trying stuff out, seeing if audiences like it. Again, it's just new technology, trying different things. So it's not going to be perfect. But obviously they're going to keep getting better each year with new technology and stuff. It's just a bit weird. I mean, you know, do you want to watch the real game or do you want to watch this? I do think kids and stuff are much more likely to kind of want to watch this. And it's just a different kind of content. But also, and this is something I wanted to get in on, is in December in the United States, Disney Plus is going to be adding an ESPN hub, pretty much like Hulu. Some of this content is going to be available for every subscriber. Some of it is going to be locked away for ESPN Plus subscribers. A little bit like Hulu on Disney Plus, you're going to have the bundle or ESPN Plus to access it. But some of the ESPN stuff will be available to all. And with this event taking place on Monday the 9th, could that be an indication that that could be when the ESPN hub is going to launch? You know, it would be nice timing, or do they want to do it a few days before to kind of make sure it's ready? But this would be a great way of kind of kicking things off and combining the two. And yeah, I think there's a very, very good, strong possibility. At the end of the day, with Christmas and New Year's and stuff, with a December release, You know, you've only really got those really like first 2 weeks of December. This slides into that second week. Don't know, this definitely could be an interesting thing, but just something to be taken into consideration. We're going to be seeing more of ESPN within Disney Plus. It's going to become a bigger and bigger part of it. It's already starting to happen in Latin America, where they've already got the ESPN hub, and we're going to be seeing more sports added here in Europe. But yeah, so get ready for more of this, whether or not we have these events every single year. Obviously, last time they did it for an international game, so it was earlier in the morning. This time is a Monday Night Football, so very big audience. Also, they're just kind of experimenting with kind of doing different things to try and get the most out of this match and get the most amount of content. But very interesting. I'll definitely check it out post the game. Normally, I do tend to watch the Monday Night Football, but that's on like Channel 5 for me here. But I'll check it out. I'm not going to watch the entire thing because, you know, watching it not live is not quite the thing because it's going to be like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning for me. But nevertheless, let me know, are you excited about this? Are you going to watch it? Love to hear your thoughts on this below. Did you watch the last one? Did you watch the one with the Big City Greens? Love to hear your thoughts on all this in the comments below. Go check us out over at whatsondisneyplus.com. Like, follow and subscribe, and I shall see you guys soon. Laters.